record. Okay, are we recording?
I see record.
Okay, yes, it's recording. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so since I'm recording, let me just go back. I'll post this in the group. So let me just show everyone how to navigate this. So when you log on, which you'll be here, you'll click on Beachbody On Demand, and then it will bring you to this screen. See, now it's acting up again. Come on. I don't know what's going on with this freestyle filter. Yeah, this was what it was doing earlier, so I probably have to reset my
Clear your cache.
Yeah, but it just came up, so now I don't know why it's acting up. All right, let me see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so it wouldn't be that difficult when you pop it open when you click on Beachbody On Demand, but then when you click on Program Materials, you want to click on Nutrition Guide, and then this will pop up. So this is at the start of each program that you do, you always want to go over the nutrition guide. So this is what I was posting in the group last week on starting here and figuring out what your caloric intake would be. And that's by just simply answering these questions, whatever the total score is, it'll tell you what plan you fall into. So for myself, I fell into plan A, which is a 1,200 to 1,499 calories. And then over here, it breaks it down for you to show you how many containers per food group you need for whatever plan you fall into. So once again, for me, it's 1,200 to 1,499. So for week 1, which I just restarted the program over, so I'm doing week 1. I know, Sarah, some people on week 2. So be mindful when you switch from weeks to week, that's when you're doing a shift, because you're going to be eating more vegetables, as you notice, and you're decreasing your carbs. And you'll be increasing your protein. So that's where the shift comes in, because the workouts start off as 25 minutes for week 1, 35 minutes for week 2, and 45 minutes for week 3. So the intensity goes up, but you're decreasing your carbs. So this is where the body fat shredding comes in. Okay. So now going back here, so I'm on week 1, so now I need 3 servings of vegetables throughout the day, 2 servings of fruit, 4 protein, 2 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seeds or dressing, 2 teaspoons. And then this is the performance line. So this is also important too. Energize is there to help you kickstart your workout. So it's kind of like a vitamin B shot, if you say so. A lot of coaches take this, like if they're working out 5 a.m. in the morning and they just need something to kind of like rev them up a little bit, they'll drink this. Or if after a long day, you're usually feeling like tired, so on your way home from work, you would drink this probably like 20 minutes prior to, and then it will just give you like a quick energy boost for you to do your workout. And it was pretty cool because at Coach Summit, they actually did a scientific testing on people who drank Energize before a workout and how their performance increased when doing this particular workout. Like if they were able to push harder versus when they took like a placebo, when they thought they were drinking Energize, like they weren't really able to get through all of the reps. So Energize is there to really help you out. I have taken Energize in the past. It definitely does work. It just gives you that extra push. Like if you know when you're doing the 1 minute workouts and probably like you have probably 30 seconds left and you feel like, oh my God, I'm about to just fall on the floor and die. The energy will, the Energize will just help you push a little bit more because it's just giving your body that energy and the electrolytes that you need. Hydrate. Also, this is very important when you're working out and doing a program like this because Hydrate acts as a Gatorade where it's restoring the electrolytes that you're losing with all the sweat and all the intensity that we're doing with the workout. So this is also very important for you to have while you're working out. You just add it to your water. And like I said, it acts as Gatorade without having all the extra preservatives and sugars and stuff that Gatorade has. So Hydrate, I love, love Hydrate. It's really refreshing and it's something that I add to my water too. And it just helps to rejuvenate you while you're doing your workout so you don't feel completely flatlined. And then Recover, this helps with the soreness. I think her name is Olivia Priceless in the group, but her actual name is Tiffany. She was complaining about muscle soreness. So Recover is something that helps to restore your muscle fibers because as you work out and do intense workouts or weightlifting, you're actually stripping your muscle fibers, you're tearing them. So Recover helps to repair the damaged muscle as your body is recuperating. So that also helps with muscle soreness as well. So if you guys are interested in the 3 of these, which I do highly recommend because they do work very well, and it will help you to perform a little bit better and not feel so much soreness the next day, which will increase your performance for that workout because you won't be in pain. You know, definitely look into it and try it out. They have sample packs for the performance line. And they also have individual packets for each of these. So I recommend that. Did you have a question, Joy? No?
No. Sorry about that.
Okay, it's fine. Alrighty. So then when you scroll down, it's just going through the different plan C, plan D, what you need to eat. And then listed here on the next few pages, you'll see what to eat. The healthiest foods are at the top of each list, but everything is good for you. So no need to sacrifice variety.
Okay.
So here's the food list. So this is how you will generate your grocery list. And this is what I usually use. I'll probably pick 4 or 5 things off of each food group list and then make up my grocery list. So now when it comes down here to the carbs, once again, carbs are very important because the idea of this program is to do less grains. So for week 1, it's specifically telling you what you're allowed to have carb-wise. So you want to make a note of that. So squash, sweet potato, yams, parsnips, white potato, peas, beans, lentils, edamame, refried beans. And of course, everything towards the top of the list is healthier. So you just want to kind of stick to that when you're making up your grocery list for your carbs. And you want to stick to these items for week 1. Once you go on to week 2, here you go. This is the options that you are to have for carbs. So you notice there's no rice on here. There's no bread on here. So you want to stick to sweet potato, yam, parsnips, white potato, winter squash. And then when you get down to week 3, you pretty much, it's like you're not supposed to be having any carbs. If you have any carbs at all, is the winter squash and the different types of squash that you're supposed to have.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is where the shift comes in. Because you're working your way to having no carbs at all. You're weaning your body off the grain. Okay. So just definitely make a note of that. When your healthy fats, and make sure that you're looking at how many servings you're supposed to have. For your healthy fats, it's only 1. for your seeds and dressings is only 1. And I think across the board for every workout, you're only allowed to have 1 healthy fat. It is healthy, but it's still a fat, so you don't want to overdo it on that because it will add up. Of course, you want to stay toward the top half of the list. I don't go below when it starts to get into the cheese. I try to stay away from cheese as much as possible, because cheese can cause inflammation in your digestive lining. So you just don't want to go too crazy with cheese at all.
So look, where has the avocado?
Yes.
How many like when you cut it in half, and let's say you do some avocado slices, how many slices would be equivalent to like what does that say?
A quarter. So it's like a quarter of a medium one. So it's a quarter of a medium avocado. So I would say probably 2, maybe 3 slices.
Okay.
So what you can do is cut up the slices and then put it in the blue container and see how many slices you can get out of that. But I think it's probably like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, the teaspoons. This is like your oil. So for us, Joy, because we're only allowed 2 teaspoons, which sucks, I usually just do, if I do peanut butter, I'll just add that to my shake. Or what I've started to do was add hemp oil. So I just add hemp oil to my shake.
Okay.
And that's what I do, just 2 teaspoons of that. And that's my teaspoons for the day. So you want to be mindful of that when you're also cooking. So if you know you're going to do a stir fry or anything like that, that will be your teaspoon because you're adding oil.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you want to be careful of that. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, your free foods. Just you can have as much of any of these things as you'd like.
Let's see what's on here.
Yeah, let me go back up. So it's lemon, lime, vinegars, mustards, herbs, spices, garlic, ginger, green onion, chilies, so any type of chili sauce. When it comes to the hot sauce, it says the Tabasco or Mexican only. Of course, it's at the bottom of the list. You just want to be mindful of some of these because the sodium content is usually very high. So I would just stick to more of like the chilies or like the herbs, make up your own kind of spicy concoction as opposed to going for like the hot sauce and like, that you see in the restaurants because they usually have a lot of sodium in it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me scroll down. All right.
So maybe it'll get. Well, I was gonna say, okay, where is the week 1 and the week 2? Like, how do you know the different weeks of workouts? Did it say that up there?
Yeah. So the different weeks of workouts, you go back to. Okay, here we go. You can go to the calendar. So here we are. So week 1. This is what you're doing for week 1. So today you start with speed 25. Tomorrow is strength 25. You go back to speed. Thursday is strength and then shift core. Friday is speed. Saturday, strength and shift core. And then Sunday, you can either take a rest day or do shift mobility. So then that's your week 1.
So, okay, can you go to the where it has the different workouts, like the actual video?
Right here.
Yes. Okay, so we would use these. You just not pick from these, but whatever it says for that day, you use this right here.
So your day 1 is shift speed. So you'll click play. The next day will be strength. Then you go back to speed. Then you go back to strength. And I think it was strength and then core. Then you go back to speed. And then on Sunday, it's either a rest day or you do shift mobility.
Girl,
And
I had this all wrong. I had this all wrong. Okay.
yeah, I think it was just a little bit confusing, one, because you didn't have access to the program materials, and I didn't know that. And then for two, when it was Sean Week kind of just had them listed because each day it was giving the workout.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
We got
So
spoiled.
right, right. So this is different. So then when you're finished with strength and speed for 25 minutes for week one, then you do speed and strength 35 minutes for week two. And you go back to the calendar, and here you go: speed, strength, speed, shift core, the same drill. And then week three, you go back and you do the 45 minutes. And then at the end of the third week, there are options to do like the 50-minute.
Okay.
So you can
This
do
all
the
makes so
50
much more
minutes.
sense. I was like, maybe I'm
Yes.
just on a short bus this week.
Right. So yeah. So that's how you look at these programs. And once again, this one's a little bit different from the others because of how he has it shifted. So you're gradually going into more intense workouts. So it's kind of like he's training your body. He's building up your resistance, which is really good.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
I don't want to lose any more weight.
So you won't necessarily lose weight with this
Okay.
because you are already a small, petite person. What you will do is tone up and build more strength and stamina.
Oh,
If
good.
I
Okay.
see that you are starting to lose weight after we've completed week one,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have you maintain your carbs. So instead of you dropping down the carbs, so where we are. All right, so instead of you going to one carb for week two, then I will just have you continue doing two carbs throughout the 3 weeks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right? So after week one, we'll see how things are shaping up. We can start week two and implement the one carb. That's why. So when we do the weigh in, we'll see exactly if you're dropping. If you're dropping, then go back up to two carbs.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay. So that's why it's very important to do the pictures, the measurements, and the weigh-ins so that we can really monitor how this program is affecting your body. If you're losing weight and you're like, oh, hold up, I'm good at this weight, then just maintain your carbs and then you'll be fine.
Okay. You know, I'm thinking about that wedding dress. Like,
Yeah. So did you already do your final sizing?
no, well, they measured me like back in January,
Uh-huh.
and it'll get here in September. So I have a little time. So no, I haven't done the final one.
Okay. So yeah, you'll be fine. You may just have to take it in a notch, especially around your waist area. But I don't think we'll see. We'll see how Shift Shop shapes you up. I want to
Shapes
see
me,
how it
yeah.
shapes me up. So we'll see. So yeah, so that's pretty much that for the workouts. And then for the grocery list, it actually shows you how to plan your grocery list. So people for plan A, it'll show you like for breakfast. This is a sample. You can follow this to the T if you want, if you just don't want to think about it. So
Okay.
for breakfast, 2 eggs with chopped up spinach, or you can probably use kale, and then a half a blue of shredded cheese. So for me, I won't be using cheese. I'll probably do something else like nuts or hummus or something else there. So as long
Okay.
as you're picking
Okay.
items off of that list, it doesn't necessarily have to be what's here. You're fine. If you want to just do exactly what's here, that's fine too. And then they have snack, your Shakeology, half a banana, lunch, grilled chicken breast. Like, you can follow that. But once again, if you don't want to have like beans, you can see like, okay, well, what are my options in terms of a carb and throw it in there.
Okay.
All right. And then, of course, they have the shopping list to fulfill the meal plan for the first week. And then just notice on the top, it says Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturday. So that's when you'll be having this. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, you'll have that.
Well, all right. I'm thinking. I think I'll probably stick to this because I feel like I don't know. This probably will be much easier.
Right. And
I have I have more days where I get home later than like the norm. So it'll probably be easier to stick to this, and then with the actual prepping, it can already be done.
Right. I also posted the calendar in the group already. So the calendar is, if it's easier to look at, that's already in the group, and it's based off of this.
Oh, that was the white. It was like white and red and black or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's there. And then, of course, this is the grocery list for you, too. So if you want to print this page out, then you can and just have it. And then it goes like plan A, week 2. So it gives you the meal plan for week 2. The shopping list for week 2, if you want to follow that to the T. And then once again, week 3.
Girl, I just wish... I just wish you knew how lost I was. Okay.
Yeah, it's because you didn't have access. But then I was just like, well, maybe there are others who didn't notice that it's all here. So let me just do this Zoom so I can, show everyone where to find everything.
Okay.
So yes, and then of course it goes into the plan B, week 1, plan B, week 2, plan B, week 3, C, etc., etc. So when you guys post your meal logs, like it should look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you can swap out items, but this is how you're going to get all your containers in without even thinking about it.
Okay. Your red, your yellow, blue,
yes.
Green.
Yep. Just really easy. All you got to do is just follow. Just meal prep and eat. That's it. Don't even think about it.
Just meal prep and eat.
Meal prep and eat and work out. All right. You are what you drink more than you think. Of course, water is always, always, always important. And there is no alcohol on this program whatsoever. So don't think about it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks. Everyone can do that. And then if you just want to know how much water you should be drinking, of course, it's always your body weight, half your body weight in ounces per day.
Half my body.
So that's the minimum. So with
okay, example, you could do more.
Yeah, with the example here, if you weigh 170, then you should be drinking 85 ounces of water every day. That's like a minimum. You should not go under 85 ounces because you're not drinking enough water for your body weight. Especially with doing this workout, like you sweat a lot, so you still want to get more water in. And then it's good if you include the hydrate too, because that rebuilds your electrolytes that you're losing. Okay. Coffee and tea are fine in moderation. We recommend no more than 3 to 4 8 ounces of cups a day. Ideally, drink your coffee black and drink your tea plain. So I know there are some coffee lovers, there's like no creams or anything like that, because that's just adding to your empty calories. It says if you need something extra, you can try adding cinnamon, lemon, pumpkin spice, nutmeg, stevia, 1 to 2 tablespoons of low non-fat milk. But just try not to get addicted on it. Like if possible, just try to go without.
Now I can say that I do good with like hot tea, especially if it's a mint tea or some kind of herbal tea. I do pretty good without needing sugar or anything. I could drink it plain. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. Cool. And then down here, the note, if you're using the Beachbody Performance Energize to power your morning workout, you're getting a low dose of caffeine. So save any additional caffeine until after you finish exercising.
Okay.
And it just gives you some tips on, adding different things to your water if you want to add a little flavor.
Now I've been trying to figure out which is more cost effective, like using my this little Brita filter that I have,
Uh-huh.
or buying bottled water. And I'm like, man, I'm buying bottled water like every week. If
Right.
when I drink it like I need to.
Right.
So
Me personally, I drink spring water, so I have to buy that unless I go to an actual natural spring, which I don't have time for that. So I buy spring water in the gallons. So when I catch a sale, like I'll buy that.
okay.
But if the Brita works for you and it's cost effective, then you can just buy a gallon jug and just fill it up every day.
Every day. Yeah.
And just add like lime or something just to help alkalinize the water.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Because I normally, but down here in Georgia, they have like I think it's called Callaway Springs or something water. Which is good spring water. I like it. When I buy bottled water, that's what I buy. Because one lady today, she was like, you love the spring water. I'm like, yes, no other better water to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was like, man, this is kind of hit me in my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I can add lime because I drank some alkaline water today.
Good. Very
like,
good.
That water make you go, make
you
use the bathroom more.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So, hold on. All right. So then Shakeology. Of course, it's something I incorporate every single day. It's more than just, I won't even call it a protein shake anymore at this point. I mean, it has protein in it, but it's more so a vitamin supplement because it definitely bridges the gap where your nutrition is left off. A lot of the foods that we eat nowadays, it's genetically modified. It's, there's always something going on.
Get me started. I know.
Right.
Gosh.
So we're not always getting the full nutrients from our food. So that's why people created like vitamins and different supplements because it's important. Like our bodies are not getting everything we need from the things that we're eating. So that's the importance of Shakeology. And, when I suggest Shakeology for everyone, it's not so much for me to say, oh yeah, just drink this shake. It's just another shake. It's something that's helping you get the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, and the probiotics you need because let's face it, not everyone in this world eats the amount of food they need to. From this group alone, I see women saying that they undereat or I didn't feel like eating today. So you're clearly not getting enough nutrients and vitamins that your body really needs. Hence why you may feel tired or lethargic or, you know what I'm saying, or craving different things. So Shakeology picks up where your nutrition leaves off. It's a multivitamin supplement, and that's how I use it. It's my daily multivitamin source. Because I know sometimes as much vegetables as I do eat, I may not be getting other things from like fruit or, from a protein source. So it definitely helps to give you that's missing. So if you have it, great. Continue to use it once a day only. And just think of it as your vitamin source. You can use it as a snack or as a meal replacement. I typically use it as a snack or right after my workout. And then I add like things like the hemp oil I'm adding to it now. I can add my fruits into there. I know Tabitha adds her vegetables in there. So if you're struggling with getting in like your veggies or your fruit, throw it in your shake and blend it up. That's the easiest way to get it in.
All right. I'm thinking you can, okay. So like, I guess you could, I guess I never really thought of it. Like adding a cup of spinach to the shake in the morning.
Yeah.
Something like
that. You can absolutely do that. Yeah. Get it in. You won't even taste it. And you're getting in a vegetable serving for the day.
Yeah, that would be perfect. I like veggies, but I think I'll be honest. I'm a vegetable person, but I think I prefer vegetables cooked rather than raw. I'll eat raw vegetables, but like spinach salads, ugh, I have to get myself through it. But I love cooked spinach.
Okay.
So so that would be a way that I could get like raw spinach, because I know raw is always is better.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
Okay, cool. And then here are just some recipes. So whatever flavor of Shakeology you have, they give you recipes for the week. So this one is a straw nana surprise. If you have strawberry Shakeology, it's like pretty much strawberry and banana. Dark blue moon, if you have the chocolate Shakeology, it's just adding berries to it. And then week 2, they're giving you like different recipes, and week 3 more different recipes. So
yeah, I think I can't imagine trying the other ones. I'm a chocolate person. Person. So I'll probably stick with my chocolate.
And then this is just some extra reading on like the Energize, Hydrate, and Recover, what it does. I kind of went over that in the beginning of the Zoom, but you can read up on that yourself. And you can also go on the website and read up on that as well. There's many different products. There's Boost if you're having a hard time going to the bathroom. This is like an extra boost of fiber and pre and probiotics to help you go. If you're having a hard time getting your vegetables in, like actual getting vegetables, then you can add some of these to your shake. It's like a power greens. So there's like so many different ways for you to get this in, because so many people have, oh, I don't like vegetables. Oh, I don't taste this.
We got a reason why not to.
Right. So yeah, they're trying to come up with solutions. Like, all right, well, if you don't like eating vegetables, but here's something that will give you a nice serving of a vegetable, but you can add it to your shake. And then
so let me ask you this: have you?
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, have you heard of someone was telling me about this stuff called It Works?
Yeah, that's is it Herbalife or?
I think so.
Yeah, no, I've heard of It Works. I've had It Works representatives try to solicit me and tell me to join for $10. And I have actually coached a lot of people who were on It Works with the wraps and stuff like that.
The wraps scientifically don't make sense to me. I can't make it make sense in my head, but I don't know.
No, it doesn't work. And from people that I've coached who were on it, they had really bad side effects from It Works. I personally cannot comment on it. I'm not going to, bash any company because I've never used it myself. But just from reading up on it and from the people who have used it, for me, I just don't see it being something of nutritional value, and that's what I look for.
Gotcha.
Like there are other nutritional, meal plans and supplements that I would enforce, like with the herbs. Like I'm all for the herbs and herbal teas. I'm all for like Dr. Sebi's method of eating, alkaline vegan. Like I'm all for that because I see the nutritional value in it. But when you start getting into things like Herbalife and like all these extra things where there's like a pill involved, or they're telling you to drink like 3 shakes a day and only eat once, that's not healthy.
Okay.
So that's where I have the reservations with those companies when I start looking into the meal plan that they give people. So of course you're going to lose weight because you're only eating once a day, but is that going to be your life? No.
No, it's not. Right.
So
no, it's not.
I mean, people, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. But what I try to, teach and practice is just a lifestyle of healthy eating and just knowing how to maintain your weight loss and knowing how to use food to heal yourself. So yeah.
I like that. I think because as a person that really enjoys eating,
Mhm.
I think that's probably what I like most. And, you know, I used to want to be a doctor. I was a chemistry major. So I get science makes sense to me. So
Mhm.
I really admire and like when you talk about just like even just from basic biology, you know, like why this works, why this is helpful to you, why it's beneficial, you know, to you versus like you were just saying with the other stuff, you know. Yeah, you can lose weight, but that's not going to be your norm. That's not healthy for your body. So I think I connect with that, which kind of helps, you know,
Mhm.
with learning to make the changes. It's hard. It's hard, but I know it's doable.
Right.
I know it's doable.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's just my take on that.
That was cool. Somebody mentioned it to me, and I was like, I ain't never heard of that before. And I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah, they're
mix.
everywhere, girl. They're
Oh,
everywhere.
and I
They're
definitely
always
wasn't going to mix. You know, like if I'm drinking Shakeology, why am I going to mix it with doing something from something else? Like it just, I was like, no, that don't sound. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
I always tell people do what works for you, but just know what you're doing and know the effects that it will have on your body, you know, long term.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, everyone's free to choose what they want.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then there's just some recipes here in the book. Also,
Okay.
there's also recipes on Beachbody On Demand. So let me show you that. So this is pretty much the nutritional guide. So we've come to an end with that.
Okay. Let's see.
So I can close that. So when it comes to more recipes,
Carissa, you be looking like a chef over there. I'm like, if she could just be closer and move this way, I would just say, Carissa, you want to make two, you know, for two.
it's really easy too. Super easy. Okay, so if you go to trainers and click on Autumn Calabrese, her and her brother have this whole Fixate cooking show.
No.
So pretty much they have all different types of recipes. So creamy cauliflower mash, smoked baked beans, just different like different things, different recipes. Breakfast recipes, entree, like you name it, they have it. And it's short videos. Like I think the longest one is probably 10 minutes. So it's like 3 to 10 minutes. So if you want to know how to make the spring veggie orzo salad, you hit play. Let me see if this will actually work. Oh, it works.
There she is.
So pretty much, you know, they go through their meal plan and how to make that. Let me see if we can get out of here. Okay. So yeah, once again, take full advantage of this because it's all here. It's all included in the, you know, your Beachbody On Demand subscription.
Okay.
You have tons of recipes here. And they continuously add new recipes. I think they do it weekly. And then of course you can also go on her YouTube channel. She has like a whole different set of how to make different things. So everything's at your fingertips.
Like truly.
Yeah. Also, if you want to go back out of, let me see. If you want to go just back to your Beachbody page, if you click on Eat Smart and then recipes.
Eat smart. Now I never see this page.
Which page?
If you were to hit back like that particular page.
This?
Yeah.
So this is the page that it should bring you to when you sign in, when you log on. When you go to teambeachbody.com, and then you sign in. This is your homepage.
Oh, okay. I don't. It's because I just go to
Oh, okay.
beachbody.com instead of
Yeah.
Team
If you go
Beachbody.
Team
Okay.
Beachbody, and then you click on Eat Smart recipes, and then you have all breakfast recipes. You just click on breakfast, and then you can just scroll through, click on whatever looks good. There's like a slew of different things here. Or if you want lunch, dinner, side dishes, snacks, desserts, soups, Shakeology recipes, vegan, vegetarian. And the cool thing is, like, when you select any of these things, say you want to learn how to make, or you want to make this pumpkin pie, you click on it, it gives you the recipe, and then at the bottom, it will also give you what containers you're using. So, hold on.
Oh, Buddy Beach. So what did they use to sweeten it? That's what I'm looking at. Like
Maple syrup or raw honey, vanilla extract. But you can't have any of this on Shift Shop though. So
no, I know.
Yeah, just saying.
Like you're getting too excited over here. Like how much
Yes.
sugar?
But it tells you if you're doing, say, P90X, it'll tell you like what serving it is. So for a 21-day fix, if you were to make this pie and have a slice, it's 2 yellow containers. So it's 2 carbs.
So like if you ate up that stuttering. If you ate that, you wouldn't eat any more
carbs.
containers
Exactly.
that day.
Yep. So yeah, take advantage of like all of these things because it's just there for you.
Yeah, I don't know why looking at recipes inspire me. Like I'd be like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, because it's fun and it just looks tasty. So yeah, they have different categories here. So yeah, feel free to go through them, and if you want to get fancy with the Shift Shop menu, and just make sure that all the items that you're using is just approved on the meal plan.
Okay.
If you want to do like something fancy once a week, but just don't do anything too overly complicated where you're doing too much and then you're like, oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to have that. Just keep it simple for Shift Shop because there's like you really have to be focused on the meal plan and the workouts. So I think the best thing is just to keep it simple.
Okay.
Right. And then I was telling you guys I wanted everyone to enter in on the Beachbody Challenge, so the before and after, which is very important because Jasmine actually won $500. She won the Beachbody Challenge Transformation Prize. So you go to Beachbody Challenge and then you just sign up. So this is for after you complete the Shift Shop workout. That's why your before pictures are important. You want to make sure they're clear because you'll be entering your before and your after pictures. And then it just, tells you to tell your story, like why you started, how did you feel? Like, you just say something about yourself and how this journey has helped you. Top prize is $1,000. The grand prize is $100,000. And during Coach Summit, this past weekend, 2 people won this grand prize. So they showed everyone who were the finalists for the grand prize and their story and how much weight they lost. And then they chose 2 winners. So other coaches vote for who they want to win. But yeah, they dish out all this money for you doing your workouts and entering. And not a lot of people really enter in on this because they don't believe that they can win.
Excellent.
So enter, and you can enter as many times as you want. There's no limitation. Hi, Tiffany. I didn't even see you there. Where'd you go? Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know if she can hear. Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I didn't know you could hear me.
Do you have any questions of what I've been going over? I don't know when you hopped on.
No, everything is clear so far. I mean, I'm going back to the recipes. I did download a lot of the recipes, so it is something that I will be trying
Okay, good.
after shift, of course.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Alrighty. I'm recording this, so I'm gonna post a recording in the group. So if you missed the beginning, you'll have access to just see what we went over. But I was just kind of going over the website and how to navigate and like different things that you can click on and, you know, things that will help you.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of information on your Beachbody website. So you know, if you have free time one day or if you can't sleep, which all of us should be getting sleep, but if you can't, feel free to go on here and just see what's there because there's a lot of different things that will help you support. There's transformation stories on here. So just any and everything, there's success stories here. So if you're feeling discouraged one day and you're just like, oh, I want to see like, you know, how different programs help different people, everyone's story is here.
Okay.
For the different workouts if you want to see their change or transformation. So there's just a lot here just to give you guys support and guidance. And of course, I'm always here. The group is there. So just use it all. Like everything is here for you just to use. So never be shy and, you know, don't shy away from all the support that you have. I think that's all I have on my end. If anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, let me know.
I don't.
No, you're good?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling today, Tiffany? Did you get your workout?
Yes, I did. I did it at home.
Good. And how were your meals?
My meals are good.
Good. Are you still feeling tired?
No, today I felt pretty good. I didn't feel too tired today, no.
Okay, good. Very good, very good. So you're on week 2, right?
Yeah, I start week 2 tomorrow.
Okay, good. So that means the 35 minutes. So you get how to look at the workout calendar and all of that, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Because I went over that. So it'll be on the recording. And then just make note with the meal plan for week 2, you're decreasing your carbs.
Yes, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right.
Yes.
How are your clothes fitting? How are you feeling physically?
My clothes are fitting great. Like there's a lot of work pants that I haven't been able to wear in a while, and I'm wearing them now, so that feels good.
Yay!
Yay!
So feel free to share that in the group because some of the ladies need that, you know, motivation.
Okay.
They wanna see that, and I think it's better if it comes from you guys and not so much from me. Because I'm a coach, so they're like, oh, yeah, she's just saying that. But if it comes from you guys, you know, they're like, oh, wow, if she can do it, like, let me push harder to get my workout in. Or even sometimes when I don't feel like working out and I see, like, Jasmine posting her workouts or you guys posting you did your workout, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go bust a sweat. So, yeah, feel free to share. This is what I created this group for, and this is why I enjoy coaching, just to see the transformation and how you guys feel. So don't be shy.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go because it's getting late. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to let me know. Other than that, thank you for joining. I will post the recording in the group so that you guys can view it. And good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the group.
Okay.